But yeah, he was saying, as I will rejoice. Amen. And the thing is, it wasn't in only this chapter he said that. He said that in chapter 3. He said it numerous times, I will rejoice, I will rejoice, I will rejoice. Think about it. Somebody's in jail saying, I will rejoice. If I was in jail, I'm like, dang, man, I want to get, come on, bond money, something. Like, I wouldn't want to be in chains or in prison. And the thing is, Paul even had it worse than us. And while I was thinking of that, it made, God really spoke to me. Because for, I would say, past week and a half, like, it's been like a lot of drama, a lot of stress, a lot of just things that are like bothering me. And I was preparing the message this morning now, and I caught myself. Well, I ain't caught myself, God caught me. And it was like he slapped back my head, and he was like, ooh. And it's like, as much as you talk about people saying, you be bigger than your circumstance, as much as you say, oh, because I always preach how we shouldn't let our circumstance be bigger than God. And it's like I contradict myself, whatever. I was saying, don't let your problems be bigger than God, but yet I'm letting all this stress, this drama, bring me down and bother me. And it was like, and I'm thinking, like, Paul was in prison. He had no, like, he wasn't a free man, you know. Paul was about to undergo death soon, you know. And I'm thinking about this little petty stuff that's bothering me. And I caught myself. And I was like, man, I repent, God. I repent because I shouldn't be that way. You know, I shouldn't let certain things bother me when I know my God to be greater than anything else on this earth. And so I began to go into the message, and when you read the verse, she was reading it. One thing that was clear to me, I have several points. It said that I think that Paul, he had a mindset that Christ will always be honored through him. That no matter what was going on, Christ will be honored through him. That despite of whatever's going on, he will make sure that Christ is glorified. And that was, I guess, his main objective, his main purpose of being on this earth. And, you know, in the verse 20 and 21, he says, to me to live is the Christ, and to die is the gain. And Paul, he continues on, and he's saying how, like, if he's alive, Christ is glorified. If he's dead, Christ will still be glorified. And the thing is, what I love about Paul is that he didn't let anything get in the way of him honoring Christ. Anything. And before we got to this part in the message, verse 19, Paul, he's talking about advancing the gospel. He said that he thanked God for being in prison. He said he thanked God for being in prison because it could help him advance the gospel even further. And this is the man, despite of what was going on in his life, Christ, he used that as an opportunity to advance Christ, no matter what. And he realized that, because this is my thing. I always say that we may get cards, like life like a game of cards. And we may get dealt a bad hand. But the thing is, even with a bad hand, you can still win. It reminds me of playing spades. When I was in high school, we used to play spades. I get a bad hand. And then I'm sitting out trying to play Hervely. It's me and Hervely against Cassandra and Sarai. Or oh, my bad. What's it, Cassandra? Yeah.
Keep it going.
Okay. Sorry. So yeah. Anyways, we're playing, and I had a bad hand, and then like I would try to make the best of my situation, and that's what Paul did. No matter what he was stuck in, he always saw the opportunity to advance Christ, because it shouldn't be that, you know, because I'm in this situation that Christ can't be glorified, because my God is supposed to be bigger. If my God's supposed to be bigger than anything that's going on, and